Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you are new. My name is Jess and today we're continuing our journey in World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King. I appreciate you clicking on this video and joining me on this Let's Play. Special shout out also to my channel members. Thank you so much for your extra support. If you would like early access to my videos, you can join as a channel member down below. We're currently in Dalaran because thank you to MCT, one of my channel members. They let me know one of the basin quests actually starts here. So we are literally right in front of the quest giver, Archmage Pentaris, and he will direct us there. When I heard that the legendary Hermit Nessingway was setting sail for the Sholazar basin, I offered to help fund his expedition. We know little of Sholazar, but it is said to be a lush paradise in the midst of this frozen continent. Hermit has agreed to send back samples of exotic plants, reagents, and crystals. There hasn't been any word from him. Monty Muzzleshot was supposed to be bringing them supplies, but he hasn't returned either. If you'll look into it, I'll send you in my flying machine.
The Alliance.
Okay.
Need help? Be careful.
So that's why when we got there, I was sort of like, I don't know where we're meant to be starting from. Also, I love that he did that so quickly. So we were pretty much in the right starting spot. It's just that we didn't have the initial starting quest, and my bad. Thank you, MCT. Such a good help. And now we can carry on. I am going to continue with the Oracle's achievement line first because I feel like we were nearly done with that. That's where we finished off in the last part. Oh my gosh, who's shooting at us? Intruders. Who are these people? Flying around. Venture co-pilot. In nothing. They're in nothing. That's so funny. Okay. Oh. I'm guessing that's our plane. Oh, no, that's his plane. Here he is. Monty Muzzleshot. For some reason, I expected that to be a gnome. Hey, Hermit's here. He's at the camp. Just go northwest toward the river and you'll soon see it. And for the love of the light, lass, have him send someone to cut me down.
Good.
So where did you come from? I don't suppose that fool of an archmage sent you too. You're lucky to be in one piece, lass. They nearly blew you up. The jungle here is a darn dangerous place, especially with the venture company about. Get you, go see the boss, he'll sort you out. The camp's at the end of that path to the northwest. Now get, which I'm assuming means go. Oh, so they actually want us to go down that way. Interesting. Okay. As mentioned, we're going back to the rain speaker canopy because that guy, I'm pretty sure, can spawn back our little buddy that we needed to hand into. And then I don't think we had too much more to go on that quest line. We got a lot done last time in our very first part in, you know, like this zone. Okay, that is not where we're meant to be going. Oops, I went right past it. Here we go. Okay, I think he can summon back our friend. Nope. Okay. Do I oh, I have the ball. Before you say anything, do not assume me as foolish as most of the oracles you've met. I've been into the world a bit, I've learned your language, and I'm not easily duped. I knew the Mosswalkers were dead before we ever came, though I didn't know that the undead were behind it. They're not supposed to be able to enter this land. The destruction of the lifeblood pillar must be allowing them in somehow. We must see to it that they leave. Oh my gosh, look at the little baby one. So cute. There's some small chance that the Mosswalkers are not all dead yet, and at the very least they deserve to not be butchered like this. Let's find some revenge for the slaughter and see if there are any to be saved in the process. I've always suspected that the pillars have been the main reason for our weather and seclusion from the undead. This confirms it a bit. Not terribly long ago, there was a sound of a great explosion when the lifeblood pillar fell. The weather changed for the Mosswalkers almost immediately. It began to snow, something we never see. They were able to stop the snow by bringing more lifeblood crystals to the Great Moss Stone. Perhaps if we can do the same, it'll help ward off the undead as well. Okay. These are the two we want to do. I just want to highlight where they are. Let's empty our bags, which I really should have done before I started recording. I'm pretty sure all of this is bad, so if it's not, whoops, we've sold it anyway. And let's go. I actually really love the basin so far. I love all the different variants of like the waterfalls, little sandy sections. Oh, Avatar of Freya. The little like killed sections, the crystals, everything's just so good. I love variety in a zone. I love it a lot. Okay, there's a shard. We also need to rescue some victims, which is more over this way. I wonder if it's in that cave. I'm gonna head towards the cave entrance because I just feel like that's likely to be where the people would be, just looking at the map. We'll find out shortly. Whoa, okay, don't fall down the holes. I just sort of want to run all the way in and make sure this is where we're meant to go, or worrying too much about if we're in the right place or not. It doesn't look like we are. Okay, that is a person, obviously. That is someone that we probably need to kill, but not yet, so... I'm gonna look at this. Okay, they should be in Mosswalker Village, which I didn't even really see where that was, but... Oh, is it like these ones? They've been like dragged? Okay, at least I know what to look for now. It is super sad. Look at him. You're free to go. Check for a pulse. Oh, we saved him. Love that. Okay, gotta look for the ones with the chains. Creepy as heck. And not all of them have chains. We don't need to save a huge amount, so I'm just going to quickly check if I can see more around. Because these dudes don't seem to have them. So maybe they are only in the cave? Maybe they're up here? Heck knows. Lifeblood pillar. Alrighty. See, the only place they really seem to be in the questline is in the cave. So I'm a little confused. No, it's not. I'm looking at the wrong... Oh god, I'm looking at the wrong quest. I was looking at the Oopsies. I was looking at the marker for the shards, thinking that's where the little victims were going to be. It is early, but I have had coffee, so I have no excuse. I even read it said to look in the village. Hopefully that is my one newbie moment for today, and the rest of the day will be fine. We shall see though. Unlikely. Oh, there's like a bag of possessions. Alrighty, one more. Oh my gosh, she lost an arm. You saved us, yay for you. Okay, we need some more crystals. I love the music here. So upbeat, so fun. Nice. It's very jungle vibes, and I love it. Very different from a lot of the other music we've had in this continent so far. Although, to be honest, the music in this continent has been good. I remember when I was doing my Burning Crusade playthrough on my shaman, a lot of those zones didn't have much music going on, and it was really sad. Like, it just wasn't... It was just missing something. And it made me sad that there wasn't music constantly. Oops, I probably actually could have handed in where we were with the ball, but that's alright. I'm very glad that there was some to be saved. With luck, they'll make it back to Rainspeaker Canopy safely. The Mosswalkers were good people. They did not deserve this. We might be too late for the shards to make a difference, but our options are somewhat limited. Perhaps the crystals will ward off the undead gradually, but there is one more thing that must be done. We need to find the leader of these undead and kill him to ensure there is no one to push the wretches back upon us. If my suspicions are correct, he will be somewhere inside the fallen pillar, the sundered shard. The corpses being dragged there would suggest as much anyway. I'll place the shards and bring the news to Sosei. I'll leave the rest up to you. We also are now honoured with the oracles. Love that. Okay, that is the person we saw before. I'm guessing that little creepy looking undead dude in the cave, so we'll go back and kill him, and then I'm guessing that might be the end of this questline. And then we'll probably go do Freya, the force of nature. Because it's right there. Like, she's right there. Oh my gosh, don't fall down the hole, don't fall down the hole. That was close. Not smart to fly over a cavern where I would definitely die if we fell in. Alrighty, where is he? There he is. Arduous the Heartless. Oh my gosh, he's got Jalut and Zepik. Oh, he's got one of each. He's got one of the Warvar and one of the Oracles. Your little friend said you would. I missed that. Your little friend said you would come. This certainly saves me the trouble of hunting you down myself. Even shattered into countless pieces, the crystals all around weaken me. Perhaps I should not have underestimated the Titans so. These two brave, ignorant fools, despite each other, yet somehow they both spoke of you as a hero. Sorry, despise each other. Perhaps you just lack the will to choose a side. Let me extend you the opportunity. You must choose your side. Okay. I like the oracles better. The Warval were mean. Oops, also, I'm probably going to kill them both accidentally. There we go. Sorry, Mr. Warval. Inside Arduous's phylactery, you see what seems like an endless void, and you think you hear screaming in the distance from somewhere inside. As you're about to leave, you see an object floating in the void just barely in reach. Dodge. Crit and haste. Oh, the oracles, we are done. Jalut. It's daily for us, which we probably won't do. Really glad to see you again. I knew we friends. I knew it. You good friend. Not just for us, but for all oracles. Thank you for saving us. Thank you, thank you. I saw you bonk that puppy man good. Undead thing said he your friend before. I not know that. You done with puppy men though? Yeah, just oracle friend now. Stop. No agree with that thinking. You sure you not want to be friends with puppy men anymore? Yay, Sosu probably worrying about us. Maybe you go back to town and tell him everything okay. Yeah, go tell Sosei. Sosei. I go and grab shiny ball thing from dead leech guy. I meet you there. Go, I meet you there. Alrighty, is this a shortcut out? Oh, I think it is. Hopefully we can run a bit de-aggro and mount up. Return to the friendly dry skin. So they are now our buddies. You guys have to let me know if you picked different when you had to do that quest. I kind of just went on instinct. The oracles were nicer to us. The Warvar were pretty mean and treated us like a slave, so oracles it is. Good to see you again. We worried when you not come back right away. Jahoot beat you back. Lot of energy in Jahoot. He pretty fast. He told me how you save him from leech thing. Moodle told me how you save mosswalkers too. You're really nice. I hope you stay with us for a while. Always something need doing. Okay, that one's repeatable, so we're not going to do that. Which makes sense. Now, we are... Rip. We're now hated by the Frenzy Heart tribe and honoured with the oracles. So, it makes sense that there would be dailies to build more rep with them and become, like, exalted and get more of their rep rewards, etc. So we have this one. Yeah, I think this is a good one to do next. So we've done 2 achievements now. We've only got 4 to go. You are not of this land, but you also are not with the Scourge. What should I make of you? This should never have happened. The forces of undeath storm the very cradle of life. If you're not here to destroy the minions of the Lich King, then leave at once. Do not incur my wrath by distracting me from my duties. Okay, so basically, she wants us to kill a bunch of stuff, right? a master herbalist around here randomly. Or is it, it's Freya herself, I'm guessing. Sorry, avatar of Freya herself. Okay, so that was easy, but now we need to find the... Oh, why is my quest log open? The corpses. One. Okay, there's not a lot of them. I did have a few of you in my Discord channel recently talking about, we're sort of talking about races and classes and the sort of the restrictions on the classes and how like there is lore behind why certain classes can't do certain races can't be certain classes, but some of them also seem a bit like unnecessary at this point. And one class, like one race we're talking about in particular was the Drakthir, which I've never played, that came out in Dragonflight, but now they can be more than just evokers, I think is what they were. Oops, that was the wrong button. They can be like priests or warriors or I can't remember what else, but they can be, they can be a bunch of things. I really want to play one. After looking at the customizations of the like human in quotation mark form, they're so cute. Like they're so pretty and I want one. But of course we're not doing any new playthroughs for a wee while because we've still got a lot of this continent to go. But it was something actually I was thinking about because the next expansion I'm pretty sure is Cataclysm. And I've been trying to play the races and classes that match with each expansion. Hence why we're a Death Knight right now in Northrend, and in Burning Crusade we were a Shaman and we were a Draenei. So it would make sense to be a Worgen, but I've already done a Worgen playthrough where we've done the whole entry storyline. So I'm kind of thinking it might be better to be a Drakthir. Hear me out. Through Cataclysm. That way you sort of miss all the start quests and you just start picking a like expansion pretty much straight away at level 10. And we could just get straight into Cataclysm, because last time also that I did a Cataclysm playthrough, we did it through like the old world, not actually the new Cataclysm zones. So we did it really, like I did it really wrong, let's be real. This would be kind of a good starting point, I think. It could still be a priest, because that's what we were playing last time. But that's my thinking. That's what, yeah. That's what I'm current... Oh, that's the Master Herbalist down here. That is my current thinking. So let me know if you like that idea or not. Could be fun. Something very different, but also not. Very well, Night Elf. I'm satisfied that you're not one of the Lich King's minions. Perhaps there is something you can do for us after all. The agents of the Lich King have foolishly trespassed upon these lands where the power of life rules supreme. All harm they inflict will be returned to them sevenfold. The monster directly responsible for corrupting the land is known as Talgran Lightbringer. You will find him just to the north of here. Take this ward and use it to reflect the power of death upon him. Show the scourge that the power of life prevails above all. Okay, were these better? No. And the reason I was thinking Drakthir would actually be really good for the Cataclysm playthrough, as I mentioned, since we've already done the Worgen, is that we've already also done Dragonflight, so we wouldn't have that same reason to have a Drakthir at that point in time, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I think a Drexia next could be really fun. I love playing a new race. I feel like we've done a night elf twice now because I've got my druid and now we've got this one, that we would need to start doing some new races. Like, I have never played a gnome. I have never and probably will never play a dwarf because I just don't, aesthetically they don't please me. And I have never played, to be fair, on the channel I haven't played a human. I'd love to do a gnome. I think gnomes are cute. And I'm like, what else do we have? The mecha gnome also would be cool. We've got a worgen. I've also never done a panda. I don't have a massive pull to the panda either. But of course, well, no, I did hear that apparently playing through Pandaria, you shouldn't play a panda. Because apparently it's a lot different with how they treat external races as like really cool through Pandaria. So you guys will have to let me know whenever we get to that stage. Just so many options, so many things to do. Mate, you are actually like the hardest boss we've had to kill so far. I mean, he wasn't hard, he didn't even get close to killing us, but like he just took a while to actually die. You continue to prove yourself. Perhaps I was too quick to judge you. I'd assumed you were here with the poachers who recently stranded in my lands, but perhaps you're ready to put that behind you. I mean, I was. The Titans shaped entire life forms here, fostering their unfettered growth. The 5 crystal pillars that surround the basin emanate pure life force. The Scourge should have never been able to penetrate the basin, but one of the pillars was destroyed. Go to the lifeblood pillar and see if you can find out what happened. No undead would have been able to approach the pillar, so keep your eyes out for living intruders. You'll find what remains of the pillar directly south of here. Alrighty. We accidentally found the pillar just before when we were flying around. Cultist. Corpses badly burnt, they appear to be the remains of several powder kegs in the vicinity. It appears the avatar of Freya was right. The undead were not able to enter Sholazar Basin before the lifeblood pillar was brought down. They used their living agents from the Cult of the Damned instead. You'd best warn her about the Lich King's living agents within Sholazar Basin. Am I meant to do anything here? I've been meant to be getting strength off these dudes. My bad. I don't know when. We got that quest, like I completely blanked, but we'll do that right now while we're here too. I love how the quest literally titled Welcome to Sholazar Basin is going to be like our 3rd or 4th quest, we like achievement line that we do. Because we're already on to number 3. We've done 2 already. You guys should be used to me at this point though, never really doing things in the way that I'm supposed to. So I just wing it all the time. It makes sense though why these dudes are here now, because I was sort of like, oh, there's like no reason for them so far, like we didn't have to kill them for the last quest or anything, so there is a quest, they do have a purpose. Alrighty, halfway. So I don't think I am in combat, but whatever you say. I can't wait till we can start doing some dungeons. I'm still so confused why we were never able to do Draktharian Keep from like the group finder. But we will get there eventually. I'm actually really excited to do what we did with the shaman, which was finishing the lore master, so the whole storyline, and then doing dungeon master and raid master right afterwards as like I think it took 3 videos, 2 on the dungeons and 1 on the raids. And that was so much fun, actually. It takes a little bit more time because I obviously cut out all the travel between the dungeons because it's kind of just a waste for you guys to have to sit there and watch me fly from one to another, but worth it, I think. And you guys did seem to enjoy it from memory. At that point too was right before Dragonflight came out and I was just really not ready to let go of my shaman yet, so that's why we did it originally. I just wanted to keep playing her. The living willingly serve the Lich King. All this time I've been searching for the wrong enemy. Let us make haste and uproot these cultists from these lands. I thank you. It is a shame that the pillar has fallen, but we must salvage what we can. I am an embodiment of one aspect of Freya, daughter of the Titans. I am the Life Warden. I was left here to protect this land against the threat of the Scourge. I never anticipated the Lich King would send willing living servants to do his work. I could easily crush these cultists myself, but I am all that stands between the undead armies and the rest of the basin. Go, deliver my wrath to those insolent trespassers. The Lich King's lackeys have dared to bring weapons of destruction into my domain. I will not stand for this. Go to their outpost to the north and destroy the weapons they would use against the land. We cannot let the Scourge taint another inch of these sacred lands. Let's go, let's go. I think the explosives will be in the same zone, looking at it. Like literally exactly the same area, so I love that. Hopefully no casters. I do love their their vibe though, like the black and the purple. They're very cool looking. I've always quite enjoyed the cultists and your Scourge in general kind of vibe. Even her face paint and stuff is really cool. I think it's face paint? Yeah, with the markings on their face and how pale they are. So good. Very, very creepy here though. Look at all the skeletons around the books and the altar. Yikes. Thankfully the bombs don't really seem to hurt. I haven't really tried to dodge them that hard and we've been fine. Do we only have 3 achievements to go? All via the Oracle's life. How have we done the Life Warden? We're still doing her questline. Watching over the basin. Is that another? I mean, it's obviously another. Wow, okay. I don't know which one the Life Warden was, but we've done 3 out of 6. You speak the truth. The intruders at the camp were dealt with, but I'm afraid it might have been too late. I thank you, Night Elf. You're proving to be a worthy ally. We were not quick enough. The cultist scum have arrived at the glimmering pillar and are making preparations to destroy it. I can sense them. We don't have much time. Blow upon this horn atop the glimmering pillar to channel my power through the crystal. We shall show the scum to not trifle with the Titan's creations. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to check the life warden. Force of nature. We literally just did it and I had no clue. I didn't notice at all. Did you guys notice? Like, did you see it pop up? Or am I just blind? It's the one problem. I'm assuming we have to go to the top of it. With my sort of UI being hidden with quests sometimes, as we do seem to like miss some of these things, but I think it's worth it in the long run. I am at the top of the pillar. What do you mean? Like, actually, what do you mean? This is like exactly where the marker is. Maybe I have to be in the middle? By the crystal itself? There we go. Nice try, guys, but not good enough. Impressive. I wasn't expecting a mere mortal to prove as worthy an ally as you. I fear our efforts have not been sufficient, however, the Scourge shows no sign of stopping. The cultists have been taken care of, but the Scourge's invasion has not slowed down. The situation is becoming desperate. There exists a last resort. Before I reveal any more, however, I must be sure I have your absolute trust. Scourge are a blemish upon these pristine lands. By the might of my creators, I will crush every last one of their decrepit bones under my heel. I want to stop the Scourge as much as you do. How can I help? Titans did not create life overnight. The process was gradual and required a great deal of experimentation and iteration. It is for that reason that highly protected places such as Sholazar Basin exist. To ensure the safety of their experimentation sites, the Titans created a defense mechanism. Its destructive force is unparalleled, however, and I will reveal no more unless you swear your fealty to my cause. You can trust me, I am no friend of the Lich Kings. Not anymore, anyway. It borders on sacrilege that these secrets be revealed to a mortal such as yourself, but I have little choice. Ever since Freya, daughter of the Titans, left me here, I've had but one task and I cannot fail. Life must be protected at any cost. There is a waygate that links this place with another very much like this one. If it is there that the weapon we seek can be found. I will not fail. There is no turning back now. If you agree to help me, you will do so without hesitation. It is time then. Let us activate the waygate. You will find the first switch inside the Maker's Perch in the western edge of the basin. Beware, the Titans use the perch to watch over their creations. Many of their stone servants will still guard the place. I think I actually remember... Okay, that's quite a ways away. I think I actually remember this. Not what will happen, but the towers. This area kind of reminds me of like Ongoro Crater. Obviously very different, but just similar kind of vibe. I love these areas too with the little beaches. How pretty. Also, what do I need to do down there? Oh, hydras. Yeah, these Titan towers. I remember these. Also, we have a lot of them in Dragonflight, so there is also that. Whoa, it's underwater. A maker's perch. How cool is this? Sunken boat. Music switch. Like the actual epicness of the music right now. Okay, now what do I do? I have to go all the way back to Handon? Are you joking? Alrighty, let's go back. Let's get to fly over the pretty beach again. I'm also not sure why each time I get to Freya, the music goes kind of crackly. So if it's also happening on your guys' end, I'm super sorry. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure if it's lag or what, but everything else seems fine. I'm really nervous that I'm having some kind of audio issue again, like in, I think it was part like 22 or 23, somewhere around there, where I just basically had to mute the game sounds almost entirely because it was just being weird. So all fingers are crossed that that is not happening again. We're halfway there. One more switch needs to be activated before we can retrieve the Etamidian. We cannot stop now. You've triggered the first switch, but one remains. The Titans constructed a second vantage point where they oversaw their creations. You'll find it to the east, high in the mountains. Pull the activation switch, Theta, inside the overlook, and the waygate will open. Off we go, off we go. This one's not as far away, at least. The Lost Lands. Also, you must have been able to fly by the time you got to the zone, right? Because, like, otherwise you would never be able to get up here. Is that right? This one looked very familiar. The Maker's Overlook. Is this the one? I'm just gonna keep running. I think actually it's because there's a dungeon, right? With this stuff in it. Or that's like, sorry, in like this area. It's called the Maker's Perch or the Maker's Terrace or Maker's something. Ooh, I'm actually getting a little low on health here. I don't know that I'll ever not be amazed by the Death Knights and like just their absolute power. We just took out all those dudes and an elite and our health is basically full. Like it's not, but it's not far off full. You know, like there's a bit where I was like, oh, like we're kind of dying a little bit, but like it was never actually a concern. I wasn't too worried. We have a little baby one too. I love that pet as a Death Knight. It just makes a lot of sense. I don't know if you even know what I was talking about because I kind of just rambled and didn't actually show, but my little minion, companion, sorry, is a little stink rot. So he just matches with my raised dead pet. Can I mount before they attack me? Maybe? No. Yeah. Oh, I did, but then I panicked. Dang it. Oh, there's a quest here. Oh. Alrighty, good thing we didn't just fly away. It's probably not an achievement quest. It's probably just like, you know, like a random side quest, but we'll see what it is. We'll see what it is. It also could be attached to this achievement line. You never know. It is. The stone coffer appears to be locked. It appears that a key fits inside a large stone keyhole. Perhaps one of the guardians in the vicinity has this key in its possession. Of course, after we just killed them all. Like, actually, I think we killed them all. I would assume that the big elite dude would have it, but who knows? Please respawn. We have one. We have one. What's the chances that you're going to drop it for us on our first kill, sir? That would be lovely. Nothing. He dropped absolutely nothing. Alrighty, we got some more. Here we go. Hopefully by the time we start working our way out, some more will have respawned. By the time we get to back to the box, we'll have the key. No luck so far. Makes sense though if it's like we only need one item. I didn't expect the drop to be easy. Am I going to be correct that the elite boy has it? No, he didn't. Sad day, sad day. We got it, we got it, we got it. Okay. We're good, we're good. Of course, these boys have respawned now because we don't need them. The stone coffer does not budge. The huge stone key turns with a deep grunt as the coffer lid opens up to reveal hidden treasure inside. Okay, that was kind of random. What do we get? Chest piece? That's not really any good. Don't really want parry. Critical strike and haste. Oh yeah, I guess. Let's pop that one on. Critical strike. Can I do like it instead of this one? I'll do that while in combat. Of course, of course, of course. How silly of me. Alright, Freya. On our way back. We don't have too much more of the zone to uncover. Whatever this frozen section is, a little bit up the top, and then all just this bottom section, which I'm assuming this bottom section will be all these quests, like the basin ones and stuff. The basin ones, we're in the basin. The welcome to the basin quests, I mean. The waygate is active. It is time. It is time. The waygate has been activated for the first time in 7 centuries. Use it to travel to where our final hope lies. Let us put an end to those who would seek to bring the taint of undeath to this pristine land. Let it unleash the Etamidian. Okay, I need to know if this is the end of the line or not. It's not too far. Just because we don't have we don't have a lot of time left. But if we're close, then I wanna wait, it says to the south. In the southern end. My quest isn't actually like leading me to the right place, but let's see if we can find it. You would assume a big pillar or a big like tower would be kind of obvious, right? You would assume? Is this one we came from? Yeah, that's the Maker's Overlook. Take the portal from the Silver Enclave to Stormwind optional. Go through the waygate in the southern end of the basin. Look for the weapon known as... Okay, I am confused. I feel like, why is it telling us to take the boat to Stormwind? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm gonna have a quick look up here, but I think this is the other zone. I would have expected there to be something like that, you know, like a big tower. Wintergrass combat zone. Yep, don't really want to be there. No, don't dismount me. River's Heart. Skyreach pillars. Not the pillars. I am hugely confused. Okay. I know I said I wanted to finish the quest in this part, but I'm going to have to go and do some research and figure out how we do it. So, if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support and would love if you could give this video a thumbs up. I upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next part of our journey. I'll see you all very soon. Bye, guys.